He had never believed in love at first sight. In fact, he barely believed in love at all. As the CEO of one of the fastest growing companies in the city, emotions were distractions he couldn't afford. People called him cold, distant, impossible to please. He didn't care. Success didn't require feelings, only focus. That morning was supposed to be like every other. Meetings, reports, deadlines. Until the elevator doors almost closed. She rushed in at the last second, breathless, hair slightly messy, clutching a folder to her chest as if it held her entire life together. She apologized without looking up, pressing the button nervously. And then she looked at him. For a split second, the world paused. He didn't know what it was. Her eyes, the quiet panic mixed with determination, or the way she stood there completely unaware of who he was. But something shifted inside him. Something unfamiliar, uncomfortable, interest. He had seen beautiful women before. Many, too many. None of them mattered. But this girl didn't try to impress. She didn't smile politely or steal glances. She was lost in her own urgency. The elevator moved. Silence filled the space. He watched her reflection in the steel walls, noticing the smallest details. The nervous tapping of her fingers, the way she bit her lip while reading her phone. It annoyed him that his mind refused to focus on anything else. When the elevator stopped, she stepped out quickly, offering another hurried apology. And just like that, she was gone. But she didn't read his mind. The rest of the day felt
sorry.
long. Meetings dragged, numbers blurred. For the first time in years, he found himself distracted, replaying a single moment that lasted less than 30 seconds. Who was she? He didn't even know her name. Days passed, yet he kept noticing her everywhere. In the lobby, near the coffee machine, walking through the halls. She worked in the building, that much was clear, but she avoided attention, always moving fast, always focused. She never looked at him twice, and that bothered him more than it should have. He finally learned her name by accident. She was new, talented, quiet, someone who worked twice as hard to be noticed half as much. People underestimated her. He saw that immediately. What he didn't expect was how much he admired it. He started arranging meetings on floors he never visited, taking routes he never took, all just to catch a glimpse of her. He told himself it was curiosity, nothing more. But curiosity doesn't tighten your chest. One evening, the elevator broke down. She was inside, so was he. For the first time, they spoke. She was nervous at first, not because he was the CEO, but because she hated small spaces. He noticed how she tried to stay calm, how she laughed softly to hide her fear. He spoke gently, slowly, nothing like the man people knew. When the doors finally opened, she smiled at him, genuinely this time, and something inside him broke open. He had built walls for years, high ones,
It's all right.
thick
We'll be
ones.
there in just a
No one
moment.
ever got close enough to matter. Yet here was a girl who didn't even try and mattered more than
That would be
anyone ever
great.
had. He started
Thank you
finding
so much
excuses
for the
to talk to
opportunity.
her, asking her opinions.
Of course,
listening,
my pleasure.
really listening. She spoke about her dreams with caution, as if afraid the world might laugh. He never laughed. He encouraged her, protected her. For the first time, power
I'm
meant
very
something
impressed
other
with
than
your
control.
progress this quarter.
But love
Thank you.
isn't
I've
simple
been
when
working
two
hard
people
to
live in
exceed
different worlds.
expectations.
Rumors
And it
spread.
shows.
People
You're
whisper.
a valuable
She
asset
pulled
to our
away,
team.
afraid of being judged,
Well,
afraid
I've
of being
always
reduced to a
dreamed
headline
of
instead of a person.
taking my
He
career
realized
in
then
a direction
falling in
that
love was easy.
allows
Fighting
for
for it
more
was harder.
creative freedom.
When she decided to leave the company, he stood in the same elevator where he had first seen her, watching the doors close, feeling the same helplessness. Except this time, he refused to let her disappear. He chased the elevator, stopped it, and for the first time in his life, he didn't speak like a CEO. He spoke like a man who was afraid of losing something real. He told her the truth, that she had changed him without trying, That one rushed moment had undone years of emotional distance. That love didn't ask for permission, it simply arrived. She listened quietly, then she smiled. Not rushed, not nervous, real. Because sometimes love doesn't begin with promises or
Wait,
perfection.
I need to tell you
Sometimes
something.
it begins with an elevator that
What is it?
almost closes too soon.